Yo guys, Day Gaming here, and welcome back to the Arsenal career mode. As you may remember in the previous episode, we managed to win our first cup, or trophy if you want to call it that, with the European International Cup. We managed to win that one on penalties after getting comfortably out of the group stage against some tough teams. And also last episode we made a few transfers, bringing in Jonathan Tah in defence and Vinicius Jr. out on the left. In this episode we're going to be looking to start our Premier League campaign, starting off with a game at Newcastle. We will then be playing both of the Burnley and Liverpool games just to finish the first month of the Premier League season off. So we are going to be playing our first game against Newcastle straight away. First of all though, we do have to attend a press conference, which is one of the new features in FIFA 20, so we'll get straight into that.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
Arsenal's excellent run of form in pre-season has put fans into a state of constant euphoria since their appointment. How does the pre-season impact the squad ahead of their first competitive match? I think we'll go with saying we're working hard every day, boost the team morale, showing that we are taking this Premier League season seriously and hoping to, as the next question is, qualify for the Champions League. Qualifying is essential. May put some pressure on the squad, but as Arsenal manager we believe that we should be in top 4 easily. And a question about Vinicius Jr. managing to boost his morale up to very happy, nearly at full happiness, if you want to call it that, for him. And that is all of our questions done. We will be jumping straight into the game against Newcastle, hoping to pick up all 3 points. Okay, so here we are in our first Premier League game away at Newcastle, hoping to pick up all 3 points, get our first win of the new Premier League season. Let's see how it goes.
Well, I'm impressed by the signing. I think he'll
It's a great tackle by Socrates.
In the middle of the park. He can get up and down.
Nice ball down to Pepe as well. Pepe can cut inside here. Lays it off, this first shot's blocked. We get it back. Guendouzi lays it off, and it's a good save from Dubravka. First real chance of the game, forcing a save. We managed to get a corner. Headed out only as far as Willock, who's going to take it first time, and it's an easy save for Dubravka. DeAndre Yedlin has some pace down the wing here. Tierney's going to have to do well to catch him. And Tierney does better than that. He wins the tackle, though gives it back in a dangerous area. Still not cleared, and Longstaff on the edge of the box puts it into the bottom corner, puts Newcastle 1-0 up, and it's a poor start from us here.
It's his game, isn't it? A one-touch finish.
Tierney there giving it away, but credit to Longstaff, decent finish, pass to Leno, who cannot get his hands on it.
Cup side par excellence. They won it 3 times in relatively quick succession.
Guendouzi to run
They
here,
haven't won it since 1955.
No,
or someone to bring him some support.
If I remember correctly. And who'd have thought no domestic
Willock rides the
silverware
challenge, gets it into Aubameyang.
He wants to run at them with the
Vinicius
ball.
Jr.
It's good
does
to
well
see.
into Aubameyang, his shot's blocked and Newcastle clear. Joe Willock on the ball in midfield, trying to bring it forward.
1 or 2 options now in forward areas for them.
Plays it all the way back to Torreira. He gets it back into Willock, who's going to strike one. Another big save from Dubravka, forces a corner. Ball from the corner swung in, cleared out only as far as Torreira. Socrates has his shot blocked, and they clear it out for a throw-in.
To see, I must say, from Arsenal.
And Newcastle trying to get a break back down this right wing.
They are behind and they are
Cuts inside from Saint-Maximin there. Longstaff driving again. Big save from Leno.
Put the ball into the middle. Dangerous. Now he's got the ball. What's he going to do with
Is
it?
there a chance just before half-time for Aubameyang to drive home?
With speed. In behind the defenders.
Plays in Vinicius Junior, who's just offside. Guendouzi knocks that down to Aubameyang. Doesn't really have a lot of support just yet. Plays the ball through into Willock. Willock shot weak. Another easy save for Dubravka, who kicks it out. 30 seconds left. Is there another chance for us to get a shot off? No, that is all for the first half. Going at 1-0 down. Going to definitely need a stronger second half here. We have made 2 subs at half-time. Bukayo Saka coming onto the right-hand side over Nicolas Pepe, and Mesut Ozil coming in place over Joe Willock, who had a strong first half, but I'm hoping Mesut can provide a bit more as we get a chance early on here. That's such a poor pass from Torreira. Got to be doing better there.
Well, a real treat in store for you. Coverage.
It's a nice little cut inside there. Can he get away? Plays in Mesut Ozil, who finesses that, just hits the post and goes out for a goal kick. Unlucky there from Ozil. Chance gets back into it. Still 1-0 Newcastle.
Lascelles. Here's Joe Linton. Untidy work.
Lucas Torreira. What can he do? Comes inside for Guendouzi. Guendouzi hits a finesse, and that's a big save again from Dubravka, who's kept them in this game. Newcastle trying to come forward, maybe double their lead here. The right wing again looking dangerous for Newcastle. He's got a man in here, and Joe Linton's doubled their lead, and we're in trouble here. 2-0 down at Newcastle, who have really only had 2 opportunities. We're going to need something special to come back from this. Just on a half an hour left. We've still got time to come back into this, but you would think we'd need a goal fairly soon if we got any real chance. Almiron goes past Bellerin too easy there. Bellerin's got to be doing better than that. And Newcastle have another shot, and it's all going wrong for us on the first game. 3 chances for Newcastle, 3 goals scored. Defensively, we still look poor. Bellerin getting done too easily. Socrates not putting a challenge in there. And Newcastle are 3-0 up here.
And he was dictating the match for large parts. Well done, son.
Nice little ball there. Mesut Ozil charging through. Doesn't really have the pace, but cuts it back. Is there a... There's one. Vinicius Junior gets one on his Premier League debut. Gets us back in the game at 3-1, but with 15 minutes left, it does look a bit too late. Ah, and why has he left the ball there in the midfield? Joe Linton, who's really been their star man, with a great ball. Longstaff should do better with that. Maybe probably should score for Newcastle there. Great ball in from Joe Linton.
It's 82 minutes played now.
Aubameyang gets the ball into Tierney. Goes back to Aubameyang, who's going to strike. There's another goal. 6 minutes left on the clock. We're back in the game at 3-2. Is there time for another goal? Newcastle win that. Flicks it over.
Loses possession.
This could be our chance here. Oh, good block out by Shaw.
Well, it's a 90-minute match. And there's 2 more minutes to be played then.
Longstaff out to the wing. Tierney's all over the place back there. Long ball back across. Big save by Leno. That will probably be it.
been their best player by far.
And that will be full time. First Premier League game of the season.
And the referee
Goes down as
blows
a
the whistle for the
disappointing
last
loss,
time.
really. Newcastle only had about 4 or 5 chances. Managed to score pretty much all of them. Dubravka putting out some great saves in the first half, and as you can see on the stats, 5 shots for Newcastle, 10 for us, only managing to score 2. It's a disappointing game as we head into the post-match interview. Okay, so we are here in the post-match interview. After losing that game disappointingly, they're asking if we're disappointed. Of course we're disappointed. Losing away at Newcastle is not an ideal start to the Premier League season. And we're going to say it wasn't good enough, although it makes the team unhappy. If we're losing away at Newcastle, where really we should be getting a win, it is not good enough at all. Vinicius Junior is obviously a rising star, which is why we brought him in, and it was good for him to at least get a goal on his Premier League debut, and he looks like he could be a key player for us. Bellerin didn't have a great performance. Could have done a bit better defensively, but you know what? Hopefully he'll improve as the games go on. So after that disappointing game, we will advance into the next week, and our next game is against Burnley, who managed to get a draw in their first game. Hopefully the game goes better than the Newcastle game. Mesut Ozil saying he's been in good form and we're not going to bench him. We'll consider it. To be fair, when he came on, he made an impact. He definitely could get a start. But I don't really want to take Willock off. I think we play Willock at CDM or sort of a more defensive midfielder role. Play Ozil at attacking midfielder and bring Guendouzi off, who did not really have the strongest start. We are going to get straight into this game against Burnley, our first home game. Hopefully we can improve on the result against Newcastle. And let's see how it goes. Okay, so here we go with our first home game of the season. The game against Burnley, looking to get off a strong start at home. Away performance has never been Arsenal's strong point, so hopefully we can show them that at home we get up the wins here. Ferrer's done well to win that back.
In goal today, Nick Pope. Marcos plays with Eric Peters as the fullbacks.
Nice ball from Mesut Ozil. Vinicius Junior, little dummy shot again with the ball in. Balls back to Junior. Surely that's a penalty there. Referee does not give it. Vinicius Junior looked like he got tripped there.
Well,
Burnley are able to play on though.
Probably they've got Mesut Ozil.
Ozil and Willock linking up nicely here. Just trying to find that opening.
It's good work here in terms of possession.
Mesut Ozil made a run on the outside. Pulls it back. Cleared out for another throw-in. Joe Willock has the ball just outside their box. Bellerin joining the attack as well. Nice ball into Torreira, who drives forward. Here comes the shot, and it's blocked only as far as Torreira.
Well, here he goes. It's good to see a player do this.
Vinicius Junior gets muscle off the ball, goes out for a Burnley goal kick. Still no goals in the first 15 minutes here. A weak kick from Pope. Mesut Ozil brings it down, finds Pepe. Referee, surely that one's a foul. Another tackle in from Burnley. Referee still doesn't blow up. Burnley get away with the goal kick. That one looked less of a foul than the other one, but still should have been at least a free kick. I think it was just outside the box. Should have been a free kick, really.
Drinkwater.
Ball over the top here. Tierney's got to get to that, and he does.
Good piece of anticipation. Here's Bellerin.
Come on, Pepe, you've got him for pace there.
Well, this could be
The lefty's man
wide
behind.
possession. On the front
Gets
foot
tackled,
now,
wins
they've
us a
got the
corner.
hoping for the goal that would put them in the lead.
Vinicius Junior swing one in.
In goes
Not a
the
bad corner.
That's a decent header.
Just wide by
Quite good
Aubameyang.
enough.
Goes out for a
Well,
goal
they're gonna
kick.
get tighter to him because he to step it up. But they need to step it up if they're going to win, because certainly not.
That's
playing
well
to
in
their
by Tierney
potential.
there.
Mesut Ozil.
Mesut Ozil made a nice run through the
Here's
middle.
Ozil.
Gets to Aubameyang, who's tackled again. They're closing Aubameyang down so quickly, doesn't really have a lot of time to do anything.
Ashley Barnes. Dwight Gale. Ashley Westwood.
As Burnley look to try and get one before half-time on their first real attack.
Can put them in front here.
Ball played in, big stop by Leno. Should be an easy header out.
Defender
It is, but it's only as far as Westwood.
Antonio. He's got support in the centre. And the header
Easy save for Leno there.
He could have thrown his cap on
2
that
minutes
one. Poor
before
header.
half-time means we may have one attack left
face another
as Pepe
two.
charges down the wing here. No one really in the box for him to aim at. And Aaron Lennon gets back and makes a good recovery tackle. There's half-time, a less eventful half than the Newcastle game. We look to be on top, but still have not found that deciding goal yet.
With 45.
Okay, start the second half. We've made some different changes. Aubameyang has come off after getting kind of shut out in the first half from Martinelli. Ozil drops back into the more defensive role. And Willett comes off for Olayinka.
Danny Ceballos.
And we also bring Ceballos on for Torreira.
Yeah, really looking forward to this one. I think we're going to see some good football.
Into the attacking third.
Danny Ceballos, good pass into Olayinka, who lays off Martinelli. And has that been saved? That's a great save from Pope. Pushes it out for a corner.
Taking the touch for a short corner now.
Good shot from Martinelli though, his first one. Out to Vinicius Junior from that corner. Gets blocked and Burnley clear.
He has cleared it well.
Cheap, about £60 million, but
Mesut Ozil intercepted there. The pass though too hard, just bounces back off him.
Must be a goal.
Easy save there for Leno. He tried a first time shot to maybe catch Leno off guard. Leno holds comfortably, looks to start the counter attack now with Bellerin.
An hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes with good vision.
And Nicolas Pepe just got into an offside position there.
the hosts imposing now
Mesut
on the
Ozil
goal
trying to bring us forward.
in terms of
Danny
possession.
Ceballos.
Those players will be wondering how they're
Olayinka
gonna
plays
head
it back to
now.
Ceballos.
They've been really dominated
And a big
this match
tackle.
with their
Burnley
forward
standing
play.
strong
Just
at the
need that
back.
finishing touch.
Well, that's a good
They've got the ball back by that interception.
interception by Mesut Ozil. Finds Vinicius Junior down the wing.
This could
Gives
be
the
a
ball
chance
in.
for the
First
comeback.
time shot. It's another big save from Pope. Keeps it 0-0. Gives us another corner.
I think the crowd are sensing
Not a bad corner either. And it's somehow headed wide by Jonathan Tah. Mesut Ozil with another interception there. Looks to get Nicolas Pepe in down the wing. Who's going to pull it back. There's a touch and Olayinka gets the first goal. It is on his debut. He goes over to celebrate with the fans. Arsenal go 1-0 up at Burnley. After having the majority of the shots, majority of the possession, we finally put a goal in. And it goes to Olayinka.
The defenders were on the heels. Good take.
Gale.
Burnley just trying to draw me out here to open up some space. Oh, that's a big header away. Nicolas Pepe might be able to get onto that ahead of Ben Mee.
And they've spread it out wide here.
He does, and he wins us a
It's gonna
throw.
be a throw in after that tackle. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
No, he wasn't really at it.
Nicolas
The
Pepe
defenders
plays into
had the
Bios.
better of him all day long.
Plays in Ozil. He played well in that
Few
more
chances to
defensive
play.
role. Comes forward. Could nearly win a penalty if he goes down there. Stays on his feet though. Finds Junior. Ends up winning the foul. Well played from Mesut Ozil there.
That'll be a free kick.
There's some big lads in that box waiting for a
Nicolas
cross.
Pepe. We're just going to
Hoping
try
not to be
and
disappointed.
swing one in just in the gap there.
There's
Doesn't quite beat the first man. Jonathan Tah keeps it alive at the back. Comes out as far as Vinicius Jr., who goes past his man. Out by Burnley though. Burnley look to break with the quick Mikel Antonio down the line here. Finds Rodriguez, who's got a bit of time in the middle. Plays a nice ball over, and Burnley equalise with their first shot of the game. 10 minutes left. Burnley 1, Arsenal 1. Disappointing to concede from that. Came from our free kick. Header not really put into any dangerous positions, and Burnley. Another nice finish. Burnley able to equalise with 10 minutes left. Mesut Ozil finds Vinicius Jr., who's found some space in the box. He's going to shoot, and that's another huge save from Pope. How is he making these saves here? Stays 1-1 for the moment. Corner not really good enough. Get thrown. Last 4 minutes of the game here. Can we find a winner?
Mesut Ozil. It's with Dani Ceballos.
Dani Ceballos gets tackled. We get a draw. First 2 games, only 1 point really is disappointing. Dominated both of the games, just unable to find a winner. As you can see there, 9 shots on target to Burnley's 3. Nick Pope making only 4 saves, but all of those very big saves means we only have 1 point from a possible 6, and next game is away at Liverpool. As we come out of the Burnley game, although 1 point from 2 is obviously disappointing, the teams around us also not doing great. Liverpool and Spurs both getting the same results as us with only 1 point from 2 games. Manchester United down there with 1 loss out of the 1 game. Means that Watford are actually top, as are Newcastle, and Villa and Sheffield United all on 6 points. So Newcastle, who we lost to, should have really been a win, but they've managed to win both games, so fair play to them. Mesut Ozil thanking us for letting him play, and to be honest with the way he did play that game, he keeps his starting position. Rob Holding, they are trying to buy him, although he doesn't have a great rating on here and is 23. Not someone that I'd really want to sell in case we do get any massive injuries like we did with Lacazette. We do have 57 million to spend, which I'm kind of tempted to buy a striker, seeing as Lacazette's going to be out for 5 months. Okay, so we have been and looked through the majority of the leagues and found 4 potential signings here. Paco Alcacer from Dortmund, already have a detailed report on him and Werner. Both 83 rated, Werner being a little bit younger and probably having the better pace out of the 2 of them. And we also have 2 that we don't really have scout reports on yet, although we are scouting both of those. Lautaro Martinez from Inter Milan, only 21, so is a young player and can develop quite a bit. And the other one being a bit more experienced and older player, Joseph Martinez from the MLS. We'll wait to see the scout reports back on this, and then we'll make our decision on who we should sign up front. Okay, for the final game of the episode, we're going to be playing away at Liverpool. Liverpool, who are pretty much next to us in the table with the same record, so this makes this even more of a must-win game. Although if our past 2 games are anything to go by, it looks like this could be a tricky game for us. We'll see how we get on. Hopefully we come away with all 3 points and slowly start to move up the table. Okay, so we're into our last game of the episode. Liverpool look like they've got a strong team, as we can see. Chiellini and Van Dijk there warming up together, which means that they're going to be playing in the centre-back pairing. Looks like Liverpool have done some good business in the transfer window, which makes this game even harder. We'll see how we get on. Another cross into the back post. Easy save for Leno, but the first 10 minutes have been all Liverpool, and we need to do something here to get back in the game.
Robertson, and return to Mane.
Well in by Bellerin.
Now can they counter clinically?
Pepe trying to find out Aubameyang, gets blocked off by Chiellini. Chamberlain bringing it forward to Salah, who finds Alexander-Arnold out on the right. Nice little bit of passing play there from Liverpool, easily away by Torreira, who finds Aubameyang. We have a chance to break here. Nicolas Pepe's onside and he's through on goal. Plays it across to Aubameyang, and Aubameyang scores and puts Arsenal 1-0 up away at Liverpool. Hopefully we can hold on to the lead this time and take all 3 points. But after a bit of a worrying opening 10 minutes, we're back in the game and take the lead. Well, they've flicked over his head here. Mane's through and he's in. That's a huge save from Leno. He's not cleared. Well played Leno there. Keeps us in the game and keeps us ahead. That's a massive save. Pepe looks to bring it forward into Aubameyang, who goes back to Pepe down the wing. Pepe against Robertson. Doesn't go down, stays on his feet. Could have possibly got another penalty there. Tries to stay on his feet and the attack comes to nothing in the end. Wijnaldum goes into Firmino. Firmino goes past me, takes a shot, goes past Leno. Liverpool back in the game, and they do deserve it. 1-1. We really need to try and get back in front again. Liverpool looking strong though. Good block by Socrates. Aubameyang just holds it up, waits for that run from Pepe. Pepe's in behind here. Can we see a similar play? Rolls it across. Vinicius Junior puts it in. Arsenal regain the lead, and that is great play from Aubameyang and Pepe again. Puts us back in front just before half time. Can we hold on to the lead this time?
He continues to make hay, and plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. It was a fine looking
Bellerin
attack,
makes a
but
tackle
now
there,
they've
gives it
given the
away
ball
fairly
to
cheaply. Leno should be holding on to that, only punches it.
Really the ideal clearance.
And Mesut Ozil's lost out in our box.
And he's beaten him here.
Nice little ball roll, and that's great play. Firmino just before half time. That's poor from Leno, he should be catching that. Liverpool back in front, and it's Firmino again.
He's off celebrating. Together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment.
Second half started, Liverpool looking to pick up where they left off with Chamberlain making a run down the wing. Big tackle there from Dani Ceballos, who's come on as a substitute. The run there of Vinicius Junior. We're in behind again. There's no sweaty on this time. It's a big save from Alisson.
It's with Dani Ceballos.
Aubameyang goes round his man, takes the shot. Another big save from Alisson. They've got so many players in the box. Save from Leno, pushes it out for a corner.
Genius, absolutely genius. Corner kick played over.
Should be Leno again, who only punches clear. Brings it away. Olayinka pretty much on his own in midfield there. He gets out to Willock. Junior goes past him there. Tierney cuts back inside. Gets the ball low and hard. No one on the back post to put that away. Bellerin's not stuck with his man. Mane's free. Luckily Bellerin has the pace to get back and recover. Mane causing all sorts of problems down the wing. Jonathan Tah's there this time.
It's with Dani Ceballos. Tah.
Again, not really a lot of movement from the Arsenal players. Although there is a gap forward for Aubameyang. Aubameyang slides the one in the middle. And how has Nicolas Pepe put that wide? He's got to be doing better there. That's so poor from him. Nicolas Pepe, who's not had a great start, to his Arsenal career, puts that shot wide. Gets away from the defender there. Mo Salah plays in Adam Lallana. Should be cleared out only as far as Naby Keita. Lallana just trying to find some space. Big block by Bellerin.
He's feeling the pressure here. And
Nicolas
threading it
Pepe
forward.
trying to get away from Robertson.
Getting forward.
Will cut inside with the Berber spin.
Real danger.
Such a poor pass from Ola Inca.
And just the 1 minute left in normal
Well, that's a
time
big
here.
interception. Falls my way. Nicolas Pepe's free again here. And he's missed another big opportunity. Nicolas Pepe, that is poor. There's the full-time whistle. It looks to be another draw. No win in the opening three. Pepe having two big chances, throwing them both away. A point away at Liverpool, not a bad result, but from the positions we got in, a win there really should have been all that was acceptable. Okay, so after the Liverpool game, we are now in deadline day. We have managed to get our reports back on Lautaro Martinez and Joseph Martinez. Although it looks like Leicester are also after Lautaro, which means that we can go into the transfer hub and see their stats and make a decision on who we want to buy. So as we can see, Timo Werner being the best player for rating and age. Martinez 1 year younger, but 2 ratings lower. Joseph Martinez quite a bit older and only an 81 rated. And Paco Alcacer same rated as Werner, but a little bit older. All comes down to the type of player we want. I think Werner could fit into the team, someone that has pace and also good on the ball. Decent finishing as well, means he should be able to put away his shots. And is looking to cost 31 million if we want to buy him. Has a release clause of 55. We are obviously going to ignore that. Should be able to get him for cheaper than 55. Has a value of 31. We'll go and match his value and see what they say. They say that's a fair offer, so we match his value and are able to take him on a transfer offer there. Just need to agree the contract. Once Crucial, will obviously be on Crucial. We'll give him 4 years. He should accept that. Won't have a release clause. Currently on 63,000. Again, if we maybe go 65. Still not overly sure what a massive signing bonus is. We'll go for the 100k again. Okay, they come back with a counter offer. They want 69,000 and a 620,000 signing bonus, and also a goals bonus as well. We'll see if we can bring the signing bonus down by a little bit, as well as the wage, and see if we can get rid of his goal bonus. They've come back with another offer. They've removed his goal bonus, but they have increased his wage again. We'll see if we can bring both of these down again by a little bit. It's only small amounts of money, but realistically, we want to be saving as much as we can. They're saying that they look like they're going to be sticking with that. I'd rather just get him in. And so on deadline day, we have made the signing of Timo Werner. Not sure how the squad's going to look once Lacazette comes back, but for now we do have Werner and Aubameyang. Werner, whose only position really is striker, means that we may have to do some changing around with Aubameyang and Vinicius Jr. Think we will start Werner. He has the age on Aubameyang. Like I said last episode, age is a pretty big factor on here. We'll go through deadline day, see what deals come through. We do have a loan offer for Callum Chambers. Not going to be making the first team, so he can go out on loan. Hopefully he gets some experience while he's out there, comes back and maybe has grown a bit for the next season. as we are now into the last hour, we do get a transfer offer for Guendouzi. Do we let Guendouzi go? He's not starting, but he is on the bench and is only 20 years old, so could be someone that we possibly keep, which I think is what we will do. I think we reject that, just keep Guendouzi. Although he's not starting, he could still be a good player for us. So that is going to be where we leave this episode. Disappointing start really, making 2 points from a possible 9. Leaves us fairly low in the table, down in 16th. Hopefully we have a better episode next episode. We also have Europa League starting next episode. Carabao Cup possibly next episode, maybe the episode after. We'll see how we go. Going to have to decide whether to keep Pepe. I mean, 2 big opportunities he's missed there. Don't really have any real replacements for him. So maybe he starts just due to that. But should be putting 2 chances away. They're not looking like a quality finisher, although he is a right mid, so maybe you don't expect him to. But that's where we're going to leave this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, like always, make sure to subscribe, turn notifications on so you get notified when we bring out more of these career mode episodes. Leave a like on this episode, comment with any ideas you may have on how to improve, any signings you want to see happen, maybe players you want to leave, if we should drop Pepe. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.